Mi gente, what is good? Welcome back to another video, guys. Man, I'm really excited about this video because this was probably one of the hardest things I had to do in a long time. So today we're going to be talking about caffeine, my experience quitting caffeine. Let's get right into the video. Let me apologize for this weird setup. I know it's not the usual setup. I got a weird light going on right here. So basically I'm at my girlfriend's house and she's walking her dog right now. So I'm just taking advantage to record this video just so I can have a video for you guys and really explain to you my experience of quitting caffeine. I've been off caffeine for I want to say it's been 10 days. But before we get into what has happened to my body and what I've experienced, let me break down what the purpose of caffeine is and what caffeine really does to your body. So as we know, caffeine is a drug that is found in usually beans, chocolate, coffee, some teas, some herbs and stuff like that, and obviously some sodas. So as a coffee lover as myself, I'm a huge fan. Like, I personally thought like I was addicted to caffeine. So my source of caffeine, since I don't drink soda, is usually from coffee, from some sort of tea, and I also take caffeine pills. On a daily average, I'm probably taking anywhere from 200 milligrams to about 600 milligrams. And you know, the average recommended intake for caffeine is somewhere around the 400 milligram range, which is about 3 or 4 I believe it's like 2 or 3 cups a day of caffeine. So usually I would drink a cup of coffee in the morning and take a caffeine pill after work or when I was going to the gym. Now the purpose of caffeine, usually people think it energizes you and it gives you energy, but really what caffeine is doing is blocks the action of adenosine in your brain. Not really give you more energy, but it blocks you from getting sleepy when you're tired, when your body requires sleep. So your body obviously after doing a certain amount of work and, you know, living, like going throughout a normal day, you're gonna get to a point where you get tired, you're gonna need sleep. So your body creates adenosine in your brain, which puts you in a mode of sleep, tired, and you want to take naps. So in reality, you're not really getting energy, you're just blocking your tiredness in a sense, if that makes any sense. Also, caffeine increases your heart rate and increases the level of cortisol, putting you in a state of anxiety. So today I had my first cup in 10 days. Let's begin day one. Why did I choose to start doing this? I don't know. I just felt like I was letting caffeine really control my mood, and if I didn't have the caffeine, I felt like I wasn't able to perform and I wasn't able to get through what I wanted to get through. And I feel like my body was getting used to the level of caffeine that I was giving myself, and I really did not want to take more than 600 milligrams a day of caffeine, because that can be really dangerous. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you're increasing your heart rate and you're putting yourself in a state of anxiety and stress. I saw that there was a lot of benefits to quitting caffeine and going off caffeine, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And day number one was like, oh my god, dude, I wanted to kill myself. Like, I was at work. I worked 14-hour shifts, and it was ridiculous. Like, maybe halfway through the day, only halfway through the day, like 1 p.m., I felt this throbbing headache. And obviously that's one of the first signs, or not really signs, but one of the first drawbacks of quitting caffeine. You're gonna get migraines, and I felt it right away initially, like right in the beginning. Now the migraines didn't stop for 3 days. I was continuously getting migraine. Usually they say that the more severe symptoms of quitting caffeine, cold turkey, like I did, you feel it within the first 24 hours to 48 hours. Sometimes it can even last up to 9 days, the effects of quitting caffeine. So day one was horrible. You know, I was still able to go to the gym and I was still able to perform normal, but I did have a throbbing headache. And I was doing my squats, and on my I was maxing out, and on my way down I felt this insane pain in my head, and I had to cut my workout short, and I had to go home and go to sleep. That day I went to sleep earlier than I ever usually do. So then the next day came along, and I still had the headache, and it was even worse than the day before. Now this day I was off, so I was not working, but even going to the gym on a full like 8 hours of sleep the next day, I couldn't do it. I went to the gym for like maybe 10 minutes max. I did my squats and I went home. I just couldn't bear the headache. I couldn't do anything. I laid in bed almost all day, and I just couldn't focus on. I couldn't focus on editing videos, and I couldn't focus on pretty much anything. Day 3 came along. The headache had gone down a little bit. It was still there. I still felt it, and I did notice that that day I had energy from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. So that's one of the #1 benefits of quitting caffeine. It's more of a prolonged energy because you're now getting used to that chemical in your brain not being blocked off anymore, and it being able to do its job. Day 4 came, and from day 4th all the way to day 10 today, I've been feeling constant energy throughout the day, and that's probably the main benefit to this caffeine quit. But I will say this, that when I'm in the gym, I don't feel that rush that I used to feel when I used to take the caffeine. It doesn't feel the same. I don't feel that same energy, and I usually don't perform as good as I used to on the caffeine, which is the only thing that I really noticed that has been affecting me long term. I haven't been able to lift the same amount of weight that I was when I was on the caffeine. So personally, I don't feel like I can quit caffeine just forever and not drink coffee and not take my caffeine pills when I work out, which is why I feel like going into a cycle, 1 week on, 1 week off, so that my body doesn't get used to the levels of caffeine that I'm taking. And like, if you think about it, you're kind of shocking your body because you're giving 1 full week of you're taking like your regular caffeine, and then out of nowhere like you stop taking that caffeine. So I don't know, I feel like mentally, I don't know, I'm a little scared. I don't know how this is gonna be, because day 1 to 3 when I quit caffeine it was like I was miserable like the whole day. I couldn't work out. I had to cut my workout short, and I don't know, and I didn't feel motivated or positive to do anything. So I'm a little scared that might continue to happen, but I'm gonna give it a test drive. So today I had like 3 cups of coffee. One of them was like a Starbucks like double shot, like cold brew. So like there's more caffeine in that, and like I don't know, I felt a little anxiety after the 3 cups of coffee that we've had today. You feel like a difference in like?
Will you?
Yeah. Honestly, if not, then just say no.
I mean, I guess you were jittery.
I feel jittery right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
one
you're
thing,
walking super ahead of me.
Yeah, and I was walking like so fast, like I left her like, you know, I left her back. Like I don't know. Like even right now, I feel really anxious. And like when I was drinking caffeine, I do this thing with my leg where I shake my leg a lot, and I didn't realize till my parents like started pointing it out. Once I stopped taking caffeine, I wasn't really doing that anymore, and I didn't feel so much anxiety. And even in the gym, when I take those 200 milligrams of caffeine before I go to work out, in the gym, just sitting down, like after doing my set, just sitting down, I'm just like anxious to start the next set. It felt weird. And I didn't start paying attention to that until I realized that I wanted to quit caffeine.
Linda had caffeine today too.
She had a little bit of caffeine. What is she doing? Yo, she must have got into my caffeine bottle.
I wonder if people can hear that.
Let's see, it's me. The little lady.
Now.
I know, right? Wow. Damn, bro. She's an actor. Damn. Okay. She stopped on cue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this freaking dog, man. Alright, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it there. That's been my experience quitting caffeine.
Hopefully Linda makes the cut.
Hopefully, she will make the cut. Come on, she's so cute. How can she not make the cut? But anyways, I'm gonna end it there. That's been my experience. 10 days of quitting caffeine and I guess relapsing and drinking caffeine again. I'm gonna probably make an update video on this a month in, explaining to you guys how I feel with that cycle of caffeine on and caffeine off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got something out of this. I'm gonna leave some links in the description. I'm gonna also leave my second channel if you want to check it out. If you're into cars, it's gonna be down there. Whatever, it is what it is. But as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.